Hello, and welcome to the Modem self-install video for you, our members. This video should give you a basic understanding of how to set up your home's modem or router. If you have any questions during the video that do not get answered or get confused at any point, you can call our 24/7 local support center at 907-745-6281. Before we start, we need to figure out what kind of service line is running to the building. There are two easy ways to figure this out. First is to take the Zyxel router that you have been assigned and look at the ports on the back. If the device has a DSL port, then there is probably a copper line running to your building. If the device does not have a DSL port, or you were not assigned a Zyxel router because you'll be using your own device, then you should have a fiber line. Another way to check and see what kind of service you have running to your building is what the service outlets look like. If your service connection is a wall outlet or small box with a DSL label on it, then you have a copper line. If the service outlet has a data label on it, or it is an optical network terminal, which will look like either of these devices, then you have a fiber line running to your building. This video is going to go over how to set up a modem or router with a fiber service line. If you have a copper service line, the first link in the description will redirect you to a video explaining the setup for a modem or router with a copper service line. First, we need to find our home's internet outlet. The first two different types is a wall outlet or box port with a data label on it that will usually be located on the wall of the building. The other type of fiber connection is through an optical network terminal, or ONT for short. ONTs can look like some types of routers that you may see, but these devices will be set up ahead of time by one of our field technicians and will have one of these thin fiber cables running to it. Do not unplug this fiber cable from your ONT, as it can cause issues with the device and can cause damage to your eyes if you look directly into it. There are also two different types of ONTs, the indoor ONT and the Comtrend ONT. These devices look somewhat similar, but a good way to tell them apart is by looking at the ports on the back of the device. The indoor ONT will have 4 Ethernet ports on the back of the device, while the Comtrend ONT will only have a single Ethernet port, a 2.5G port, and 2 DSL ports. Now that you know what kind of service outlet you have, let's move on to connecting your router. The first thing we need to do is unpack our router. Inside of the box, you should see the device, a power cable, and some Ethernet cables. With the device completely unpacked, let's get it connected. If you have a wall or box outlet, simply plug an Ethernet cable into the outlet or box. If you have an indoor ONT, you can plug the Ethernet cable into any of the yellow-colored Ethernet ports on the back of the device. However, we recommend using the first port to avoid any problems that may occur by using a non-primary port. Finally, if you have a Comtrend ONT, make sure that you plug into the yellow Ethernet port, not the blue 2.5G port. The Ethernet port should also have the letters ETH written right under it as well, so you can tell the difference. Once you are connected to the service outlet, simply plug the other side of the Ethernet cable into the provided Zyxel's WAN port or your own router's WAN port. Next, we need to get power to the router. Take the provided power plug for your router and find a wall power outlet close to where your device is set up. Take the side with the wall power plug and plug it in to the wall power outlet. Now, take the other side and plug it into your router's power port. Once the device has power, check and see if any of the lights on the front of the device have turned on. You will know if the device is connected to the internet if you see the lights beside the globe and loop symbols have turned on and are green. If you're using the Zyxel router that we provided, you should be set up and ready to go. However, if you have your own router, You will need to call our 24/7 local support center at 907-745-6281, as personal routers have some extra security setup that requires one of our support technicians to assist you. With all of that done, your Zyxel or personal router should be set up and connected to the internet. And remember, if you have any questions about the setup process, you can call our 24/7 local support center at 907-745-6281. We hope you have a great day and enjoy your service experience with MTA.